with the people that are writing this and reporting on this, they know it's way too early, but even what they're trying to cook up, a bit ridiculous. So we know the 76ers, they're just not very good right now. They can't stay healthy. They just lost Tyrese Maxey to injury. They don't have Joel Embiid right now due to injury. So we don't even know when the big three is going to play together. But the Sixers are a team, and when that happens, right, you have fans and writers that are always looking for the next best thing. So essentially what they've done, this is from SB Nation, this is from the Liberty Ballers, what they've done, they've tried to connect certain dots, Chris, to find a way to get one Keegan Murray. Now, they don't solely talk about Keegan Murray. They talk about Jonathan Kuminga. They talk about Benedict Mathurin, but Keegan Murray was on their list. Okay, so this is basically how they have navigated a way or a reason for the Sixers to get this done. This is from the article. This is from Seth Gupwell. The Athletic Sam Amick and John Hollinger recently released a piece summarizing what they've heard in the trade market. Below, I've taken 3 names from the piece I think the Sixers should pursue and why Kuminga, Keegan Murray, and Benedict Mathurin should be targets. Because trades are fun, I've added 3 more players who seem semi-gettable and suitable for the roster. Jake Fisher of Bleacher Report recently reported that the Sixers may be interested in going after a rising star on a rookie deal. All the names that we just listed are such pieces. And they go on to say the Sixers could offer KJ Martin, who, by the way, is a second-round pick in 2020. So there's KJ Martin,
son of Kenyon.
Senyon Martin, son of Kenyon Martin, and Adam Bona, who was recently drafted in the second round out of UCLA in the 2024
that was
draft.
Your guy.
That was my guy, but
that was your first guy.
Not in this situation. I forgot about that.
I did not.
You shouldn't. For Murray, although they would have to also toss in first-round draft picks to get the Kings to budge, Murray has started the season on a cold streak, but when he's on, he can be one of the best shooters in the league and bring some much-needed wing defense to help out DeMar DeRozan. So that's what they're looking at, Chris. So far, KJ Martin in 7 games with the Sixers.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. You could tell me he's averaging 25 a game out of nowhere, and it doesn't matter.
I mean, this is a pretty
insane thing.
This is a pretty crazy. I mean, I think the issue is they
didn't watch a single basketball game ever.
Why even say those names? You might as well. I know you got to make
the fantasy football trade.
You got to make the money work, but do you know how many picks you're talking about? Adam Bona and Kenyon Martin. He got drafted in 2020, Chris.
Yeah.
You know how many first round picks Monty would say, "Come on, man. What are we doing?" He go full Alan Stiles. What are we actually doing here?
Well, I mean, it's not also to mention the fact that he's just not on the trade block.
Yeah,
like the spirit of what they were saying is like the Kings aren't shopping Keegan Murray, but if you throw them, like if they want to improve, the thought was they're trading Keegan Murray to get a Pascal Siakam. Like they're going to trade him to get a bona fide all-star, not to trade him to leverage more depth or something like it just doesn't make any sense. It makes literally no sense at all.
No, this article says more about how down bad the Sixers are than anything else.
I think it just speaks to again, fan bases not understanding that it's not fantasy football. It's not 2K even. Like this is a typical, hey, I will give you Jordan Mason and Juwan Jennings, and you give me I don't know, give me Tyreek Hill. Mm-hmm. It's like I'm not taking your trash for one of my best players just because it's a 2-for-1 deal, and you can say that those 2 equal your 1. That's just not how it works. That's not the reality of the situation. And also, Keegan's hasn't shot the ball particularly well this season. And so, if anything, his value is quote unquote as low as it would get now. I mean, there's no way that even remotely what they're offering is even close. Because I think that's part of their thought process as well. Is Keegan struggled so far throughout this year? Little bit of they probably are reading it as DeMar DeRozan spacing is hurting the spacing and it's hurting Keegan Murray's 3-point percentage. Look at how he hasn't produced how he's produced in the past. Like, again, to me, it just screams, I have not watched a second of Kings basketball this season, which is fine because this is a Sixers blog post, but it's just, it's ridiculous.
So are you saying you don't want to hear Adam Bona's stats?
You can give them to me. You can give it to the people. Give it to the people. It's not about me.
In 5 games, he's averaging 0.8 points, 0.4 total rebounds on a pretty darn bad Sixers team right now. Chris, minutes per game, 2.4.
Well, at least it's over 1, I guess. You know, the other numbers you gave me weren't even over 1. So at least he's playing multiple minutes. But we know Mike Brown wouldn't play him anyway. So
yeah, Kenyon Martin Jr., 7 games, 4.7 points per game, 2.9 total rebounds. Again, on a bad Sixers team, he is getting. He's not playing very much. Neither of these guys are. He's getting 17.9 minutes per game. So
I mean, the Kings wouldn't trade Devin Carter for that. And they haven't seen a second of Devin Carter play live action.
I agree. You know? So sorry, Sixers fans, you stink now, and that is what it is. From one to another, Chris. Again, I guess this is less ridiculous. This is from NBA Central. They are saying per Brett Siegel, and we know Brett's been on the show. The Miami Heat are intrigued by your favorite, Chris, one of your favorite terms. The Miami Heat are intrigued by Giannis Antetokounmpo, Anthony Edwards, and De'Aaron Fox. So are we.
Okay.
So is every other team.
Yeah.
Here's the
I'm
quote.
intrigued in Zendaya. I'm intrigued in Sydney
Careful.
Sweeney.
Careful now.
I'm intrigued in my wonderful girlfriend.
That's right. Gotta save that one.
That's first, of course.
That's right. Gotta save that one. Freaky Friday. Going after the best of the best is from Brett Siegel, is always the name of the game for the Heat, which is why nobody should be surprised to see Anthony Edwards, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and De'Aaron Fox be some of the names that this organization is intrigued by. So look, man, you got to dream big.
Yeah, I guess,
That's what Mama always told you.
Yeah.
Dream big. Okay? I want to make $1 million by the end of the year.
I would love to see a list of who the Kings are intrigued by.
I want to,
How do we get that kind of
dream big, guys. Shoot for the moon and you'll land amongst the stars.
That's right.
That's the Heat motto.
All
right.
That's Heat culture.
I think the Anthony Edwards one is the most egregious.
Laughable. That is literally like we can be here and be like, the Kings, they're not going to trade you De'Aaron Fox. Like, what are you talking? To have Anthony Edwards on this list it's insane. I mean, that's you might as well put why not stop? Why not put LeBron on the list?
Right, and Steph.
Get Steph there.
Yeah.
Why not just put get Team USA out there?
Yeah.
Just put Team USA in Miami and let's call it a season, guys. Like, come on, we're intrigued.
Get Wemby, Luka. How can we forget Lucas Shea? Gotta shoot for the moon.
Man, now you're building out Team World over here.
There you go.
Mr. Worldwide. Oh, my God.
He's down there.
It could be Pitbull Arena.
He's already down there. Just like, was that USF, wherever that was?
I am also intrigued.
All right. Let's get to the Kings Suns preview.
That's great.
The showdown, the Sunday showdown against the Suns. Stiles Watkins, Sactown Sports.
I'm intrigued.
You never know what you